guys. Everyone's having a wonderful day. So today I had the honor to train Jacob Byer. He's 13 years old. He plays the number 10 position and plays for a local Ecnl team here in Virginia. And this video, all I'm going to be doing is a voiceover talking about what exactly we did. And this is also going to be a great video for Jacob himself to see, where the mistakes he made and where he can make improvements on. So this is almost like a video so he can see himself doing certain things and he can strive to progress and get better at certain things that we did today, especially the juggling. I feel like this is something that he might be able to implement into his warm-ups before he get his game to improve that eye to foot coordination and just to get more comfortable with the ball. So we started off the first session just doing some tennis ball juggling just to really warm up that coordination. Like I mentioned to him today, is that you can't really make a mistake on a tennis ball, but once you go to a regular soccer ball, you might be able to get away with it. We then went into some regular juggling, and then I showed him a different technique, not just juggling with your toes, which I feel like is more of like a freestyle type of juggling, but more with his laces so that he can develop that locking of the ankle muscle memory. And that's something he wants to improve on, which is his weak foot shooting. And I feel like that's something that really helped me improve my weak foot. And then after that, we moved into some inside the foot juggling. And another thing I mentioned to him is that you got to get really comfortable with using all parts of your body, not just your laces, inside the foot, outside the foot, your thighs, your shoulders, your head, everything. If you can juggle with every part of your body, you're going to be able to manipulate the ball wherever you want it to go. I then had him go into a group passing drill, and honestly, the group didn't do that great today, but that's fine. I think it was still a really good warm-up for Jacob and for everyone else out there. And it was a good way for him to work on movement off the ball, working on that first time pass, and also just to kind of see how he reacts to playing with older guys. Like I mentioned before, if you're young and you have the opportunity to play up, do it. It's a great way to push yourself, not only physically but mentally as well. So we did this for a couple minutes, and then we moved on to some finishing. So the first finishing drill that we did had an emphasis on turning and scanning. And what I did was I set up the iPad, and there's a free app called Column B that you can get in the App Store that has interchangeable colors and numbers. And the reason why I had that set up is because nowadays a lot of kids check their shoulders without really checking their shoulders. And what I mean by that is that they'll scan, but they won't obtain any information that's going to benefit them. They'll just look behind them and not really process what's behind them. So this iPad and the changing colors forces them to actually know what's behind them and call out the numbers and colors they see. But in this drill, you're going to notice that Jacob is taking 2 touches, and he does a great job scanning and calling out the number. But what I try to teach him is, instead of taking 2 touches, which is going to make it a lot easier for the defender to win the ball, is to try to take 1 touch in behind to go with that ball. If anyone watches Thiago, an amazing midfielder, he does an exceptional job on turning first time using the outside of the foot. And what this is going to help Jacob do is create more space for him and make it much harder to take the ball off him as well. So I had Will step in behind, and I try to show Jacob, look, just use the outside of your foot and set yourself up in behind yourself, because if you set yourself up like that, not only is it going to be easier for you to get a better shot on goal, but it's going to be much harder for the defender to win the ball off you as well. And you're going to see it changes everything completely. The way he shoots, the momentum, the quickness. Now he's turning like a 3-second turn into a 1 to 2 second turn, and it's making him much more dangerous. And this could be beneficial. Let's say he's in the middle of the field, he turns like that, he could play it out wide, he could play it through ball. Or if he's at the top of the box and he turns and finishes like that, that can be a goal scoring opportunity. So this is a great way for players to become more dangerous on the ball. So what I tried also, I mentioned, is that when you take that turn, try to go with the ball. Don't just kick the ball and then chase it. Try to turn with it and go with the ball, because if you kick it too far from you, then the next player is going to come, step, and then steal the ball away from you. So he did an amazing job adjusting and you can tell it just got better and better.
5. Good. Finish. There we go. It's much better. Check your shoulders. Yes. 1. Good. Touch. Finish. Good. Relax. 5. Good. Finish. 0. Good. Finish. Unlucky. Yes. Good.
1.
Finish. Take your shoulders.
5.
Get there. Get there. Good. Relax.
4.
Finish that right now. Good. Yes.
2.
Finish right now. Yes.
0.
Unlucky. Last one. Put that in front behind you. Yes.
2.
Finish. Not bad.
4.
Finish right now. Not bad, not bad. A little too far in front. Let's go. Yes.
3.
Again. We'll do another one. Do it again. Yes.
3.
Finish. Good placement. Yes.
9.
Unlucky. 2 more. Yes.
3.
Again, play back. Yep. Good. Check in.
7.
Good. Set. Finish. Last one. Come on. Focus. Yes.
4.
Good. Finish that. Good. Relax.
So the next finishing drill that we did is essentially just another variation of the first drill, and in this drill we're working on passing back. So Jacob's still checking his shoulders, calling out the number that he sees on the iPad, but in this part he's going to be passing the ball back, then opening up, creating space and separation from the defender so that he can be another option for his teammate, and then taking a touch forward or across and finishing on goal. So this is a great drill for any midfielders, strikers out there that, you know, need to be very consistent, especially when playing that pass back, because if you don't play a good pass back to your teammate, that could lead to a counterattack and it could lead to a goal just because of one mistake. So it's really important that you're very consistent with that pass back and that you're creating space, not for only for yourself, but also for your teammate. And it's going to make it easier because creating that separation might give you a better opportunity for you to get the ball back and score on goal, or it might create enough separation for your teammate to get a shot off on goal and to take it up. So both are win-win, and this is extremely important for all midfielders. But it's all about being, you know, aware of your surroundings and being able to adjust. So if a ball's not played, let's say on the ground, how well can you adjust yourself to create that into a goal scoring opportunity? The last thing that we worked on was some finishing off crosses. This is something that could be very difficult for a lot of younger kids, but this is something I really wanted Jacob to start, you know, hammering down and getting better at. And one of the things that I really, you know, tried to remind him is attack the ball, don't let the ball drop. And I feel like towards the end, we started to get better and better at doing that exactly. So it's going to take time, and it's really hard to score off crosses because sometimes the balls can be bouncing up and down and you got to time it perfectly, which is why I think it's one of the hardest skills to learn. But if you can get it down, then I feel like you can be such a dangerous player. And this is something that I think all players need to be good at. But this is pretty much the overall session. Thank you, Jacob, for, you know, for giving me the opportunity to let you train today. And I'm really excited for the future sessions and to see how much you grow, because you're an amazing player. You have a great work ethic. And thank you to everyone else who helped out today. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Status, I'm a big dog, I pull up on the